Are you feeling a sharp pain and swelling around the sides between your toes? Is it an absolute pain to put socks and shoes on? Any bad cheesy smells in the toe area? Here's my favorite one. Does your toe throb and hurt when your blanket or bed sheets hit them? Welcome to a brand spanking Feet&Co video where I teach and preach about anything and everything about foot and lower limb health. Now, in this video, I will be discussing about one of my top foot complaints in a clinic, and it's Mr. and Mrs. Ingrown Toenails. I'll explain the what, how, who, what, and where of ingrown toenails. Now, ingrown toenails occur when the sides or ends of a nail grow into your skin and flesh. You know, it's pretty much as if you got your own nail knife stabbing you in the oversensitive toe. Now, it is usually caused from incorrect cutting of toenails, trauma to the toe or the toenail, hereditary tendencies, and tight footwear, which will make your toes cram up, obviously crushing your nail. It's a process. Now, it's crazy, isn't it? This little nail shard will bring down a human being. Tiny little thing in some cases, big ones. Now, it's not worth doing a DIY job or waiting when your ingrown nail is hurting you even more. Now, if you're experiencing the start of this sharp pain, then these are the three things you must do first. Number one, soak the toe in a cold bucket of water with a few ice cubes for about 5 to 10 minutes to reduce inflammation and obviously pain. Of course, if you have any cold intolerances, then please consult your health professional before doing this. Number two, pat dry with a clean paper towel to clean it. Number three, and before that, now if you really think I'm going to give you some funky DIY hack to deal with ingrown toenails, I have lots, but you're wrong because I'm not going to tell any of them to you. Why? Because it's hard to generalize the hack method or the easier DIY method because everyone's ingrown toenail situation is different. Like, is your toe bleeding? Is it swollen with pus? Is it smelly? Who knows, right? And that is why I can't show you, but I will lead on to step 3, is to apply a new bandage, like a wide band-aid. Remember to douse your inflamed and infected site with antiseptic to keep those nasty germs away. Now, the next crucial step is to call your local podiatrist. And if you decide to see your local general practitioner before, that's cool. Make sure you leave them with antibiotics to help protect the area. But antibiotics will help the area. But if you don't remove the trigger or that sharp knife stabbing you endlessly in the toe, then it won't recover. Folks, that's why you have to see your podiatrist ASAP for treatment. Us foot doctors have the skill, tools, and experience in removing these nasty buggers. Now, I understand your response to this when it starts to happen is to arm yourself with some nail clippers and start hacking at it. Now, I want you to treat the ingrown toenail like a serious stab wound. I know, a bad example, but you wouldn't pull out the knife yourself, would you? You'd go get a doctor or a surgeon to remove it for you with tender loving care, right? Same thing in this case. Now, in my clinic, I utilize 3 treatment strategies to deal with these nasty ingrown toenails. Step 1 or level 1 is what I call the cheating method. This method is the first line and involves a fine technique in slicing and dicing the ingrown toenail shard and removing any surrounding calluses which can contribute to your pain. Some people prefer to do this method on a 6 to 8 weekly routine maintenance. I call it cheating because we get in before the nail starts to hurt you. Haha. Level 2 is, it is not often done, but I use a bracing technique which originated in Europe. It involves using springs and coils attached to the nail plate that basically uncurls your ingrown nail so that it grows straight. It is often done for mild to moderate cases. Now, level 3 is the last resort. This is a surgical technique called the partial or full nail avulsion with phenolization with local anesthetic. Now, basically the toe is made numb with local anesthetic, and then the special technique is performed to remove the ingrowing nail, or for more serious cases, the whole nail is removed deep inside from the nail root. After removal, a weak acid called phenol is applied much like a weed killer to stop that nail from growing and to clear the area. Then it's all done. you're cleaned up and then bandaged up. Now the whole procedure takes about within 30 minutes, but it may take longer depending on severity, of course. Now usually like to do my procedures in the morning so that you have the rest of the day permission to recover and relax, Netflix and chill. And basically the next day you can get back to basic activities, except for kicking activities. Now to quickly sum up, ingrown toenails are nasty buggers, but I highly recommend not leaving them to the point that they get horrible. Seek a podiatrist who is a pro at removing these bad boys and ensure that you maintain the nail, otherwise this ingrown nail or nails will get really debilitating. Now folks, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really did, then give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and tap on that bell notification to stay in the loop when I post new content. And remember folks, walk smarter, not harder. I'll catch you in the next video.